Welcome to Dateline Polk. With news about your county government, I'm your host, Connor Updike. Today you'll learn about County Commission actions from the January 3rd board meeting. Approving tax incentives for new jobs, new amenities for a centralized park, and repairing several of Polk's fire rescue fleet headlined the business facing the board during the first regular meeting of 2017. The board approved several measures that eventually planned to bring more high-skilled jobs to Polk County. The first was for a project dubbed Project Suede to bring 700 high-skill, high-wage jobs to its corporate headquarters in Lakeland, along with a $28 million capital investment in the next 5 years. For that project, the board approved spending $632,500 over 10 years for the Polk County Qualified Target Industry and Bonus Incentive Program funding. This funding will be used toward the cost for the expansion project, including the necessary infrastructure improvements to accommodate the 700 jobs. The second project is for an impact fee mitigation agreement with Publix supermarkets that would equal $385,120 for its planned 160,000 square foot office expansion. Funding was increased to the Lake Gwynn Park project into its demolition and clearance program. The funds, $273,000 for the park project and $24,000 for the clearance project, came from unprogrammed Community Development Block Grant funds. Construction on this phase of the park is expected to be finished by September.
Approximately 1 year ago, the Board of County Commissioners approved a master plan for our new Lake Gwynn Park. Lake Gwynn is a park that we're constructing in the Juanita area next to Juanita Elementary School. This year they funded $700,000 for initial construction costs through the Community Development Block Grant Program. An additional $273,000 was made available through the CDBG program, and today the board approved an amendment to allow that $273,000 to be added to the first phase of construction.
An amendment to the Dietary Services Agreement with Tri-County Human Services was approved Tuesday. The agreement is for services provided to the Roar Home, which will include 3 meals and 3 snacks each day, along with 3 monthly events and emergency services in case of a disaster. The board also approved an amendment for third-party administrator workers' compensation claims agreement with Commercial Risk Management Incorporated, which is a $200,000 reoccurring expense. The board also renewed its contract with Tri-County Human Services Incorporated for the New Beginning Transition Center, which assists individuals with behavioral health and addiction problems transitioning back into independent living. The fee-for-service contract is not to exceed $600,000. A contract for dental services through the Lakeland Volunteers in Medicine was approved by the board and has a maximum cost of $213,750 and services those with income at less than or equal to 200% of the federal poverty level. A one-time expense of $300,000 was approved for the repair of 12 fire trucks, which are essential to fire operations. The money was needed to retrofit the trucks with conventional axles. In other news, January 2017 was proclaimed Big Brothers Big Sisters Month, and Javon Franks, the Regional Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters Tampa Bay, accepted the proclamation.
January is National Mentoring Month, and thanks to the Board of County Commissioners, it's now Big Brothers Big Sisters Month for Tampa, or excuse me. Yeah, let me start over. Okay.
Relax. Slow down.
January is National Mentoring Month, and thanks to the proclamation from the Board of County Commissioners, it's now Big Brothers Big Sisters Month here in Polk County. And Big Brothers Big Sisters, everything we do is about one-to-one mentoring. That's one big, one little, learning together, growing together, having a great time together. The most important thing that we do is help all of our volunteers get enrolled. We take care of the cost for background checks, fingerprinting, and screening. And all of our volunteers spend just a few hours each month making a difference in the life of a child. So it's very easy to get involved. And some of the most important parts of our team are the match support specialists. And that's what Sarah does. Sarah, can you say a little bit about how you support our bigs and our littles?
Sure. I work with our school-based program where we have a program where the volunteer meets with their little for 1 hour a week, and I support them. I introduce them to each other, then I support them throughout their match. So basically, I'm there for them if they have any questions, if they have any struggles, if they need help, just figuring out what to do together. I'm there to help them through that. So I do monthly contact with them, and it's a great job because I get to see their relationship grow together. So
That's Big Brothers Big Sisters. Thank you very much.
Robert J. Stantz was appointed as an alternate member of the Planning Commission and will serve a 3-year term through January 2nd, 2020. William H. Murrell was appointed to serve as the Business Community Member of the Citizens Healthcare Oversight Committee for a 4-year term through February 5th, 2021. In public hearings. During the afternoon session, the board held several public hearings on a variety of items, but took no action during these first readings. The issues heard before the board Tuesday will come back before the board at a later date for a final decision. Those items up for consideration included a text amendment to Appendix E of the Land Development Code to delete development standards and conditions imposed on development within the Business Park Center. A future land use map amendment to change 8.97 acres from Business Park Center to residential medium in the Transit Supportive Development Area, and to amend the text of the comprehensive plan in Section 2.135 to delete development standards and conditions imposed on the subject parcel. An applicant-initiated amendment to the Land Development Code for a possible flea market in Juanita. An ordinance imposing a moratorium on the acceptance and processing of new applications for the establishment of medical marijuana dispensing facilities and medical marijuana treatment centers. Well, that wraps up this edition of Dateline Polk. To keep current with programs and progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. Tuesday, January 17th. I'm Connor Updike. Thanks for watching.